back to Pitch and Puck. This is your co-host, Gianluca. I'm Michael, and today we have lots and lots to talk about. But first off, Mike, how's life been? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Can't complain.
Been
Life's
busy,
good. Hockey news, all kinds. FIFA World Cup's on.
Yeah.
Can't complain. You? How about you?
Been busy, man. Been busy, honestly. But with all these things happening, it's like we're not often on our phones, but now we have to really like check everything, and it's good because we, especially now that we're recording when it's the day before NHL draft.
Right.
Now currently it's Panama against Croatia playing in the World Cup. Even tonight there's the NBA draft, which we don't really talk about, but just to say like a lot of things are happening in the world of sports, and it's all exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
So why don't you start us off?
Just start us off here. We'll go straight to it. Brady Tkachuk is going to be a Florida Panther, joining his brother Matthew and the team there. Seth Jones, Sergei Bobrovsky, and all them.
Bobrovsky might not be there, but honestly, like Florida just, I think they had to trade one of their other players also.
That's it.
And then to get the cap space, but now they're even trying to get Hellebuck.
Yeah,
so
that's going to be interesting what happens there.
Wow.
And adding Brady just cements them as a straight contender into the finals for sure.
Straight to the finals for sure. And you know what? I find a lot of players now, they're not scared to ask for a trade now. I feel like now superstars, they're not afraid to just, hey, you know what? I know I have years left in my contract. I want to leave, and that's it. Join a contender. What do you think about the move as a captain of Ottawa? Which there's a lot of controversy with him since the Olympics when he won with the USA.
With the US, yeah. Listen, I think it's gonna be bad for all the markets, hockey markets, considering that Florida, there's like barely any tax there as it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, that plays a huge role in the contracts.
It does.
People like say Montreal players getting taxed heavily. Just Canadian teams in general getting taxed heavily on their contracts compared to say like Dallas or Florida, Vegas for another example.
Absolutely, for sure.
So it only helps those teams to even get those big names. Yeah. They're not scared to spend that money because they know they'll get that money back
exactly
right away. Sure. As for smaller teams like Vancouver or at the moment,
it's a tough market, especially in Vancouver.
Yeah.
But speaking about another Florida team that they traded away Radish to the Canadian team. So it's nice for a change. I find Toronto getting Radish for just a 5th round pick and then signing him immediately and like right away.
Was it 8 years?
I believe it was 8 million. I think it was 5 years.
Okay, yeah.
I believe.
That makes sense. 8 for 5 years.
Yeah, and you know what?
You think he's worth that contract? 8?
I mean, he had a career season.
Yeah.
So rightfully so. And it's just a shame because it's such a good move. It's such a good gamble by Toronto because now like Morgan Riley wasn't like the offensive defenseman he once was. I find it's been a couple of years. So you get that guy on your power play that could. It's not always going to be around Matthews and Nylander. It's going to be Radish also that could get the pucks in the net. It's just like you had the chance to gamble with your best team and you didn't. And now that your team is like going through a weird stage, that's when you take a big gamble. It should have happened a while ago for Toronto, but good for them. I love this deal for them.
Yeah, it's a great deal, signing him long term. But then again, I'm not sure where the team is going direction wise. I don't know if. I know getting Radish was a great move for them, but then again, it takes quite a big hit on the cap space.
It does, yeah.
And then now just gotten rid of Wall last week. I don't know where they're going in that direction for goaltending.
Matthew Nyes on the block.
Matthew Nyes on the block, yeah. He seems to be leaving Toronto. At least rumored to be. So I'm not sure in which direction they're going. Obviously, Matthew's probably going to stay till the end of his contract. Nylander as well. And then, then again, McKenna for sure at the first.
Yeah. I find Eastern Conference teams, especially, seeing what Florida just did, it puts them on like, okay, no, we need to wake up also.
Yeah.
And with the draft being 1 day away, there's still a lot of big names on there. Like Eklund just got traded to Ottawa for the 9th overall pick. So they flipped that pick right away. Good for them. Honestly, I think it was a good move. And I find it's not the first time that they do that. They got Zetterberg from San Jose. Now they got Eklund. So they're building something they're building something which is better than just, hey, you know what, we're going to be bad for the next couple of years.
And just tanking every...
That's it.
They're trying to do something.
Yeah, there's a lot more names on the market. Dylan Larkin's still the biggest name out there.
Yeah, but even Jason Robertson.
Yeah.
He's out there too. But apparently he's rejecting a contract. I read that he was offered $12 million a year.
Wow.
He's rejected that. He's probably wanting more, probably closer to 14.
That's
not
insane.
that big of a gap, but crazy just to reject it.
Yeah, but like when you get 3-4 players asking for $1 million, $2 million more,
yeah,
it's, you know, it's $6, $7, $8 million left. They just evaporated.
Just gone, exactly.
But another trade we want to talk about. My St. Louis Blues traded Jordan Kyrou to the Washington Capitals for McMichael, a prospect, and the 16th pick in the draft.
Yeah, that's
I am
news.
ecstatic.
Great news for St. Louis. Picking up Connor McMichael, obviously a great player, and then Kyrou, kind of a similar player towards what McMichael is. I find
Kyrou has a higher ceiling than McMichael because he did reach he had a 37 goal season, 70 plus point season a couple years ago, but since that hasn't really been the same, unfortunately, and like his value hasn't been, you know, the same. I know it's harsh to talk about players and like they're still human at the end of the day, and like to say that they're worth something, it's harsh. Right. But we got a really good return, and they hopefully
they got a great player.
They got a good player also. So you know what? I think it's a win for both teams. Yeah. St. Louis now has 4 first-round picks.
4 first-round picks.
I think they're not done at all with this with the trading.
No. As
well as other teams. How do you feel about Montreal coming into this draft?
Montreal, honestly, I'm not sure where they're going to be heading with. I know a lot of talks around Michael Hage and Zorowski coming into the league. Honestly, a lot of happening with Michael Hage. I'm not a big fan of that. Why do I say that? Because he's a hometown kid from Montreal, grew up as a House fan. I love the story that he coming into the league with his father passing away and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it'd be a big mistake for Montreal to let go of him.
They had the chance. I think a lot of talks with them on the trade deadline.
Yeah,
it's the fact that they have a lot of young players.
I know, but a guy like Michael Hage obviously has a great high ceiling already.
Absolutely.
And he's playing well in the NCAA with Michigan.
Yeah.
But I think getting rid of him is going to be... I know a lot of people, it's a lot of controversy between with like Weber and Subban trade back when. I believe Subban, if he would have stayed in Montreal, probably would have done a lot better than what Weber had done, because he had the heart, he had the drive, and he loved the city of Montreal. And I feel like Hage would be a similar case to Guerin, would be just a loss.
So you know what? Montreal should just do nothing, trust their core, and just keep building off that.
I wouldn't say trust. Definitely trust their core. What they're building is great. Very young team. A lot of contracts are coming up too.
Yeah.
All that. That's another story. But they have to move. Obviously, Brandon Gallagher's for sure going to be moving.
Patrick Laine
for sure. Yeah. Kirby Dach's also been talked.
Yeah.
They have a lot of picks as well that I believe they don't really need. So
they could be aggressive, but I think the trade that makes most sense for them is Matthew Nice.
Matthew Nice?
I think I see him more as a Montrealer compared to like, I find like a Dylan Larkin, it just kind of clash with Suzuki. I know it's good having a good 1-2 punch center core for sure, but I feel Matthew Nice fits as a great contract, and I feel he fits more in the system of Montreal. I agree. That's just me.
I agree. Dylan Larkin, obviously a great leader, great player, but I think it doesn't really mesh well with what they're trying to do in Montreal right now. So yeah, not a good move for Montreal if they were to go get Dylan Larkin. Also heard about Mason McTavish, but again, very high price tag on Mason McTavish. I'm not sure what they were willing to give up for that. Obviously a great player, captain Team Canada at the juniors.
Yeah. What a great tournament that was.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. That was so good. Yeah. Wow. So I think there's more name. I think there's even Zach Werenski on the market after just winning a Norris Trophy winner. They're Columbus. They're listening to some trades. Like I said, like Norris Trophy winner. What do you even try to give for him? You know, like,
oh my God,
is it going to be like a huge type of deal where you have to give? Like, who has a Marco Rossi in their lineup? Like, just such a high ceiling, such a young player, and tons of picks. So lots of to talk about.
But was it rumored like it's a source through Werenski, or is it just like like a different source?
Lots of sources pointing towards like Columbus can't really have that one superstar player, and they need a lot more than just that piece. They need more pieces. So I feel like if they give up Werenski for such a high value, they could get a really good return and then just build with the return that they have.
Where would Werenski end up going? Obviously, he's going to want a team to win.
Yes.
A team ready to compete, to challenge it for the cup. Obviously, Florida, with their cap being so high, there was a Halva going there. There's no way he goes there. Does he go to Vegas? I don't know. Their cap is so high.
Also,
Dallas, maybe?
I mean,
Colorado? I don't know.
If Darnell Nurse leaves Edmonton, they need to replace him.
100%. Yeah.
I feel Werenski, I guess, you don't really want another offensive defenseman since you have Bouchard, but you don't really say no to a guy like Werenski also.
I feel like Werenski is more of an all-around defenseman too,
so it could work also for Edmonton.
Yeah, for sure. That would be a good move, especially if Mike Babcock's there.
Yeah,
That's
another talk.
Mike Babcock signing with Edmonton. That's going to be great for them. I heard that in his press conference, they got to speak with Draisaitl, McDavid, Hyman.
Yeah.
And basically, to sum it all up, it was basically, let's get to work. And he responded with, you might not like my approaches, my way I coach. He goes, McDavid and company just said, doesn't matter, we want to win, we want to succeed. So do what you have to do, make us become champions.
Absolutely, for sure, and especially that you have McDavid on a 1 year left deal.
Yeah, it's make it or break it right now for
absolutely.
McDavid.
And honestly, I find with all these trades happening, makes me appreciate more McDavid.
Yeah,
because instead of being like, no, I want out right now, he said, no, I'm going to give you 2 years with the same cap I had before. I think.
Yeah, well, a bit higher,
but
still cap friendly for the best player in hockey.
Exactly. So you know what, Edmonton have to get a move on it. Mind you, there's not much you could do, especially that I find lots of players are on no move clauses.
Yeah,
and I find the powers in the players now compared to the business and the team.
Yeah, I agree. It's not good for the NHL. It's not good for those teams, because a player says, you know what, I want to go to Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they announce it on the whatever, if it's on TV, whatever. What is the manager supposed to do?
Not much.
It's just declared out there. Kind of like, obviously I'm going to go towards soccer now. Say Julian Alvarez. There's a huge thing going with Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. Now Atletico Madrid wants to press charges onto Barca about talking to players without...
Conspiring, not conspiring, but like you said, talking to players before there's even a deal.
Before the deadline or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Before an open window. That's the term. But yeah, there's a whole story there. So that kind of seeing that in the NHL right now. Players are saying, you know what, I want this team. Let's make it happen. And those teams are going to give less. Even though the players work so much.
Yeah, the same way. Yeah, I think the same way. And I think the best comparison I could do is Artemi Panarin this year.
Yeah.
Getting traded to the Kings. He only wanted the Kings. So obviously the GM is like, okay, well, what's the best thing you could give me? And yes, they got a not bad return, but for a player like Panarin, which could shift your whole organization in one shot.
Which they did. They made the playoffs.
They did the playoffs, but the Kings are just missing pieces.
100%. Defensively, missing guys. Maybe even the goaltending. Darcy Kemper's on the...
We had a good year. He was top 3 in Vezina this year.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think he's really going to be... He's not that elite goalie to get...
top 3 Vezina.
Yeah, 1 year. 1 year.
Oh, yeah? Okay, cool.
I think.
For sure. So, the draft coming tomorrow, we'll have more updates and news about that.
Yeah.
Let's transition to the world sport right now. What a tournament so far, man.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Right now, what just happened here? England and Ghana.
So England Ghana did 0-0.
Yeah.
And rubbish game.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
That was.
You beat Croatia 4-2 and you do 0. Like Ghana, all respect to Ghana for sure. They have a great team.
A lot of quality players on the squad.
But just a whole different game compared to game one, which, you know what, I find teams start off slow with game one and then game two they bounce back, like Portugal,
Yeah.
like Spain. And England just took a really big step down, and now there raises concern about how they can proceed with the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about teams that they just keep going up. How about France,
Argentina,
Norway? What are we doing?
It's just a masterclass of the best players in the world right now. Leo Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland. Can't say more than that.
Ronaldo, 2 goals.
Ronaldo, 2 goals today. Obviously, he's back.
Yeah, if he was gonna go the same way like he did with Congo,
but again,
head on a stick.
going back to that Congo game, can't put the blame on Ronaldo there. It's the whole team as a whole.
For sure.
People saying that he was too, selfish in front of goal. How do you tell that to a guy who's reaching the 1,000 plateau of goals? To not be selfish in front of him.
You don't tell him that.
Exactly. You have to let him shoot.
At this point, there's no you can't coach him. He knows what to do.
Exactly.
You have your basis of the tactic that you want to run with your team, for sure. But a guy like him, you're like, hey, you know what? As long as you put the ball in the net for me, I can't say anything.
That's it. He's transitioned his game from winger to striker in the past couple of years. Wasn't the greatest transition, but still scoring a lot of goals.
Of course.
And what else could you see? He's become a real number 9 right now.
Yeah.
Just hold up the play, get behind the lines, create some space for his wingers, for his midfield.
He has the options with him. He has the weapons that he needs, and 5-0 today. It's a big stamp. It's a big statement win, and good for them. Honestly. I want to talk about a team that they might make it to the next round, and I don't think not even themselves thought they had a chance. Cape Verde, back-to-back draws against Spain, and I believe it was not Uruguay. It was Uruguay and Spain. Yeah, 2-2 against Uruguay and 0-0 against Spain. What's happening?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
honestly, just nothing less but than unbelievable. That goalie is saving them. I don't know where he came from.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, he's here now.
Yeah, he's here now. He's probably the most surprising player of the whole tournament right now.
He's the superior player of the tournament so far.
Yeah, that's that far superior.
That's the naming the players.
Oh, really?
It's not man of match anymore. It's the superior player of the game.
Oh my god!
America, what are we doing? I don't know, man. Actually, I spoke to a lot of people about what are the thoughts about the World Cup, and everyone said that, I didn't know soccer was 4 quarters now.
Who are we talking to?
You have the
it's true.
With the hydration break,
the halftime.
It's 4 quarters.
You're right. Honestly, like I said, I think it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago, that hydration break is just killer. It's just money being splashed into the FIFA's bank accounts, and just brings that, the whole team's in a flow.
Yeah,
they're pressing, they're attacking, and then let's take a 10-minute break here and just reset the whole game.
Let's go to commercial real quick. I'll never not rant about it. But there's bigger things to talk about. Let's talk about Argentina. We spoke about France a bit. France, Norway. I think they're playing now to see who wins the group. Yeah,
it's going to be France versus Norway. And Erling Haaland even said in an interview saying, you know what, we're not going to be champions. We made it this far. It's the first time in 28 years we made it to the World Cup, and now we're going to make it to the next stage. So are we favorites? No. So we'll just be happy with what it is.
I think they take it game by game seriously, and because they're just surrounded, they have one of the best strikers up top. So they have the team, they have definitely the morale to do it. And they take it game by game, and they see from there for sure. And versus France, I believe the coach won't be there, Didier Deschamps.
Oh no?
No, I believe his mother had passed away. Oh. Very sad news for sure. Very sorry to hear about that. And I feel like France, and then let's win it for the coach.
Deschamps,
So it's a lot of things happening. Well, it's Belgium with Doku. Doku left because his.
And I hated that he was getting so much
Hate for it.
hate
Yeah.
for it. Well, him and his wife are having a child,
Yeah.
baby boy, I believe.
And people are just like,
People
why are you leaving?
are complaining. It's only every 4 years. Why are you leaving the World Cup? You would train for your entire
What are
career.
we doing?
What? You only have one. Like, if you're gonna have one child, you're gonna miss your birth of your child.
It's not like if he's missing the whole tournament.
Yeah, and he'll be back for the game. He left. He took his trip. Whatever. He'll be a bit jet lagged. But will he really be jet lagged? No.
Who cares?
Who cares? He just gave birth to his child.
Oh my god.
Good. Be
That's
with
it.
your wife. Be with your baby for a little bit,
Be with
and
your
then
family, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
you know,
go for that.
she understands you're in the World Cup. Okay, go. Why is the media destroying it? It makes no sense.
You know
Fans,
that. You know, no matter what good happens, somehow, some way, it's gonna be the other way around, and
yeah, always
they'll find out
someone to
one little
complain.
thing and to complain about, for sure.
Yeah.
Speak about Belgium actually, since we're on the topic. Really underwhelming.
Yeah. Did they play their second game yet?
Yeah, they tied against Iran.
That's true. It was a horrible game.
Horrible.
0-0. There was like no action. That's right. That's why I can't really remember. It was just a dead game.
Yeah. I honestly, like, I was looking at the game. They still have their players like De Bruyne, Trossard, Doku, Lukaku,
Courtois and goal.
Courtois and goal. What an animal! Meunier, right back. They still have their players, but I feel that they have no identity. They have no. A lot of the players where I'm like, I never really seen that player play, so I don't really know much about him. But yeah, just really underwhelming for it.
What I really think it comes down to is that there's no real leader in that locker room. No, like who do you like? We just named these names: De Bruyne, Courtois.
It's a good
Lukaku.
leader for sure, but
Yeah, but to me, I don't see him motivating his team to carry on. Obviously, there's a whole thing with De Bruyne and Courtois with their girlfriends or wives at the
I
time.
think they're past that.
Yeah, now, but
I hope so, but
yeah, but still, like that's still like that. Like ruined. I think it was the Euros. They just ruined their whole Euros.
yeah, okay.
It was all happening at once, and then I don't know. Now the Doku's in, obviously a great player, but again, not a leader compared to say Messi with Argentina, Ronaldo at Portugal.
I feel like there's no one trying to be the leader. Also, like no young players are just like no standout performer from that team, and I think because of that they might not make it to the next round. And I think it's not like they're unlucky. They're just not playing good at all.
Yeah, but it's their golden era basically. This is like I think their last year where they'll all be there at the World Cup, and it's just been, in other words, atrocious.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything
at all. They had none. Their peak team was I think last World Cup or the Euro before when they had Hazard in tip-top shape and
Lukaku in his
when De Bruyne was like
prime, Courtois as well.
I think
Company was still there at the time.
Yeah,
See, like that's a leader. That's a company's a leader.
Absolutely, but you know when you play against, there was just too many better teams at that time also, so they couldn't get a result like that.
I don't know. I think that's just a lame excuse. Obviously, will always be great teams, other great teams in the tournament like that. Even the smaller teams, like we've noticed now, are challenging these big teams.
Absolutely.
Not afraid they'll attack. Anyway. Belgium had no excuse to not even make a final. I don't think they made a final.
No, they haven't made
with the team.
They got their best.
Semi-final.
No, their best finish was a third place finish at a World Cup. I think they had beaten England in the third place game. I believe so. I'm not entirely sure about that. But let's talk about the host nations a bit. Canada.
Yeah, Canada. Our nation.
What a statement. Weird game. I find like
it was honestly just. I think it was a lack of respect towards
Canada. Yeah.
Obviously, everyone was like, "Okay, Canada, it's whatever. They're one of the better teams in North America." But then again, against Bosnia, they couldn't do much. And then we just saw Qatar draw Switzerland, which was like crazy news to everybody.
It was,
because we expected just Switzerland to win all 3 games.
Absolutely.
And now we're in a place where Canada is even challenging to win that group, which I think they will.
They definitely could. I don't see any reason why they can't, because I think even if they draw, they make it through on goal differential.
Yeah, but right now they're I think they're still second to Switzerland. I think.
No, I think they're first. They have a better goal differential.
I'm not
They're
sure.
at +6.
They are at +6.
And Switzerland tied their first game and they won, I think it was 4-1 against Bosnia. So they're +3.
Okay.
So they need to win. They have to win the game for sure. Canada's chances definitely went down because the Coney injury.
Yeah.
Is
what a
he out
player.
for the tournament?
Yeah, he's out for 5 to 6 months
Oh,
from
man.
when the injury happened.
That's heartbreaking for sure.
Yeah. Coney, what a great player. He was really taking control of that midfield, making it his own with Eustáquio as well. And it was a touching moment when Saliba scored his free kick.
Yeah.
Great, his first international goal at the World Cup.
Absolutely,
And
for sure.
instead of celebrating, he took the time, got his Coney's jersey, showed it to the fans, showed it to the cameras. It was a nice little touch there from him.
Yeah, for sure, good touch. But still winning 6-0. Jonathan David hat-trick.
Yeah, I was extremely surprised on Jonathan David. I gave him a hard time.
Me too.
After that first game, he wasn't finishing. He looked very, I could say almost lost on the field. Wasn't doing great touches. He wasn't taking his chances. And now he shows up against Qatar and he just, I don't know what happened. What changed?
I never would have guessed 6-0. Like I get it that they had 2 red cards in that game, Qatar. They had one for sure.
Yeah, one for sure. The second one as well was a red card for sure. But I can't remember what the score was after that first card. But still.
Oh yeah. I find it was weird because you win 6-0, you think like, oh my god, like the vibes are just amazing. Like the team morale is so up. But then like you see like Kone getting injured and now it's like Qatar really just made it like a bad game. Like they didn't have any respect, like you said, and they ended off really bad. I think both teams had a little commotion after the game.
During the game, I believe when Coney got hurt, they were all on top of him, basically fighting each other. The guy, you even heard the snap on the cameras, the microphones on the pitch.
Man,
like what are we doing?
I don't know.
A man's like on the floor, broken leg, and
they had a good game against Switzerland, so like
maybe. Yeah, you think they just, it was like, they were upset, I guess?
I don't know.
Obviously, you're upset. And you see what happened between Jesse March and Lopetegui?
No.
After the game, they shook hands.
Yeah.
As they should. And then Lopetegui was just ripping Jesse March. I think it was something to do with lack of respect. The fact that they were already on 2 reds.
Yeah.
And that Canada just kept pushing and trying to score. But then again, what's the problem? It's a World Cup. You're the host. Yeah. You want to make a statement.
Absolutely.
You go out there, you win the game in a great way. Obviously, Coney getting hurt. That's another thing like we just mentioned. But at the end of the day, imagine they win 2 or 3-0. Then they move on to Switzerland, they lose. And then let's say, I don't know, Bosnia wins their game. They're out. Yeah. On goal differential.
Exactly.
So that 6 goals, just big buffer, now they're safe. They could tie, they could even lose to it, and then I think if they lose, they lose by like, I don't know, like 7 goals or something.
And there's I think it was like a 2-3% chance that they don't even make it out of the group.
Yeah.
It's a really low chance, still a chance, but I like the odds of them
getting through.
But I feel like if Qatar was winning 6-0, they wouldn't have.
Yeah.
They would have done the same thing.
And Canada wouldn't retaliate the way they reacted on the pitch.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
I don't know. Anyways, the other host nations, US.
Yeah, another win.
Another win against Australia.
Yeah.
So they make it through the knockouts.
And I don't know. Depends who they're going to be matching up against in the next round.
I would love to do a bracket with you with the round of 32. Absolutely, we're going to do one for sure. Because right now it's hard to predict. That the whole bracket would have been hard because with the 3rd place finishes, like whoever finishes 3rd best out of all the groups makes it through also. So it's a bit hard to predict every single game.
Right.
But US, the vibes are amazing. They could win a knockout game for sure.
100%.
And I think they're so well-rounded. Dest had a really tough time with club level. I think there's a lot of him moving around with the PSV, Barcelona, Milan, and it's nice to see him having such a good tournament.
Yeah, it's great for him. I mean, I don't know where he's going to be at the end of the summer of the World Cup. We'll see. But even Pulisic didn't have a great season at Milan. Well, he started off amazing.
Yeah, really good. Yeah,
but then, as we all know, Milan didn't qualify for the Champions League. It was a failed season, and now there's a lot of questions about Pulisic or if he's going to be moving. And this, I mean, he's really just taking over in a way too.
Yeah, for sure. The whole team is, man. McKennie, Balogun, just really impressed with them. Even Mexico, there was it was a weird group because you don't know who could get a result, but Mexico just, hey, they're 2 wins out of 2, and they're through as well. So host nations are really representing themselves this World Cup, which is nice to see, as always. Guys, we're gonna do a little game. We're gonna try to do more games on YouTube, on TikTok, even. We're gonna try to do a lot more games. But I have a nice idea for you. You have the iPad, sir. By the way, guys, the giveaway has been finished. We're gonna do the announcement soon. I think by the time that this video goes up, the winners will already be chosen. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, the reposts, the comments, the likes. Honestly, super appreciative.
And thank you, Single Football Shirts, for
absolutely
partnering up with us into this collaboration.
Yeah, man.
This giveaway.
Really been a great time, and hopefully we'll do more of them soon.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So we've done a lot of soccer games. Let's try to do two hockey. And in spirit of your favorite team, and I think your favorite player, one of your favorite players of all time, Jonathan Tay, is retiring.
Yeah.
What a beautiful player. Honestly, really, when you think of captain, I'd look at Crosby, but he's a close second.
Yeah, there was always, obviously you can't really deny Crosby is like probably the greatest captain of all time in that story, but Taves was very close to that as well. I think he showed that in Chicago, showed that with Team Canada as well. He's just a real Captain Serious, as they called him. So
Captain Fantastic, I think it was.
No, Captain Serious.
Captain Serious, okay. So in spirit of that, I'm gonna give you. We'll do a top 10 players that played the most amount of games with Jonathan Tays.
With Jonathan Tays?
Yes.
Wow.
It shouldn't be that bad, I think, because you are a really big Chicago fan. So I expect greatness, but
we'll see.
There's a couple of names where like, oh man.
Is it in order?
Yeah, well, we don't have to do order, no.
No, but we'll say like your list right now, it's in order from
my
most played to least.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just rip off the bandage. We'll go Duncan Keith.
Duncan Keith is second.
Okay, so then Brent Seabrook.
Third.
Patrick Kane.
First.
Yeah, there you go. Then we'll go Patrick Sharp.
Patrick Sharp is 10th.
Oh,
yeah,
there you go. Patrick Sharp.
Oh, no, sorry, ninth. Ninth on the list, yeah,
okay.
Sorry. Ninth on the list.
Patrick Sharp, we'll go Dave Boland.
Dave Boland's a great guess. Not there.
Not there?
You're overthinking it, man.
I am, eh? Marian Hossa?
Marian Hossa is 5th.
5th, Marian Hossa. And then we'll go Brian Bickle.
You're overthinking it.
No way. What?
So now you have 1, 2, 3, 5, 9.
Okay. Said Tays. We said Kane.
You said Tays, yeah.
Tays,
absolutely.
Kane. Keith, Seabrook, Hossa, Sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think here. Corey Crawford.
10th.
Okay. Corey Crawford in 10.
Yeah.
There's no other goalie on that list.
No.
Did I mention Andrew Ladd?
Andrew Ladd is not there. Great guess.
Oh my god.
I like the name.
I'm just thinking about these Stanley Cup teams.
I like the name of Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No way. Why am I blanking? Andrew. Can't even tell you.
You have Kane, Keith, Seabrook, Hossa, Sharp, and Crawford. Yeah.
Okay, let me think. Andrew Shaw.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, there it is.
8.
Andrew Shaw in 8th. So I'm missing 7, 6,
and 5.
And 5.
Yeah, all middle ground.
Okay. Okay. Can I say defenseman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, I like him, like super underrated.
Jarmelson.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Nicholas
Yeah,
Jarmelson?
Yeah. Fourth.
Perfect. Yeah.
Fifth.
What a great player.
And actually, no, you're missing still 3. You're missing 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
I'm still missing 5, 6,
Because
7.
you got Kane,
I
Keith,
got
Seabrook, Yamerson, 5, 6, 7. Then you got Andrew Shaw, Patrick Sharp, and Corey Crawford.
Okay.
Yeah. You're missing 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Forwards.
Forwards now.
Yeah.
Only forwards.
Yeah, only forwards, yeah.
Let me think.
Wingers.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Is it actually?
Like, I think 2 of them you could get easily. The last one's like really like, I didn't really know he played like many games with him, honestly. 2 wingers that they like.
They all went on to win Stanley Cups with Taves.
I think for sure one of them. The second one, the 2 of them for sure. The third one, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure.
I can't even. How about Teravainen?
No,
I doubt it.
No.
Yeah, that's it. Because he left right after he won the cup.
don't like. I think the 5th guy was first line with him a lot. Bounced around from a lot of teams. He was really key to their playoffs.
And it's not Brian Bickle.
No.
That's so surprising to me.
Yeah.
My God. I'm gonna have to. I can't even think of anyone right now. I think. Said Patrick Sharp. Said Kane. I said Dave Bolin, he's not on the list.
He's on the list. No.
Andrew Ladd is on the list.
No.
And you said just wingers.
Just wingers, yeah. One guy played for St. Louis and Chicago.
Can't even tell you.
Dave Bolin before Mendoza.
That's like the most obvious
Chicago
one.
fan.
Oh my God.
What are we doing?
Yeah, Marian Hossa, of course.
Yeah. And then you have another like left winger. You would have played maybe first or third line. I don't think you played with Patrick Kane. Yeah. So Chicago, St. Louis. Starts with a B. B.
You know what's coming to my head right now? Dustin Bufflin. Not a forward.
Not a
but
B.
he played, a B. Bufflin?
Oh yeah, sorry. First name is B, sorry.
Oh, his first name is B.
Yeah.
Brian Campbell.
No. What do you
No, it's not a forward. I know.
Brandon
Saad.
Yeah.
Oh
Good
my
job.
God.
This
He played that many games. How many games did he play with Taves?
Brandon Saad played with Tays 388 games.
And he's where? 6th?
He is 6th.
Wow.
7th. You're missing 6th now. He has 10 more games than Brandon Saad. I think he was a center, 4th line.
Oh. Marcus Kruger.
Nice.
There we go. I finally got. At least I got that one.
Nice, man.
Thank you. My God, that was a bit rough though.
Tough though. I put you on the spot like always, but
Brandon Saad, obviously, I was so depressed when he got traded to Columbus.
Yeah.
After that great season that he had, and then we got him back. I was like,
it was a weird because you had traded Panarin for Saad.
And so we had Panarin, and we traded him for Saad, and then Hossa left. He had the whole thing with his like equipment, and he was just going to retire. And then we traded Hossa away for like contract reasons, and then we ended up picking up Brandon Saad and a goalie. I think it was Forsberg or something.
I thought Forsberg, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, what a bad trade that was. Looking back at it, but anyways, Brandon Saad, loved him as a.
Oh, for sure. He was people with St. Louis. He had a couple of good seasons. Yeah, terrific player. But yeah, those are the top 10 guys. A lot of the guys were from their 3 cups in 6 years, for sure.
Yeah,
I think all of them.
Kruger for sure. Hossa, Jarmelson, yeah. Only Corey Crawford wasn't there.
Okay.
First year that they won in 2010 was Miami.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So then we got Crawford, and that's history.
Yeah. So any games that you're looking forward to? Any predictions? Last second predictions, since
I think
we're gonna feel very smart because the next video, the draft's already gonna happen.
Yeah.
So if we get something right here,
talk about NHL right now.
we could talk about NHL. Yeah. Drop a like, subscribe for that because we're gonna be like I want like a bold one. I want like a Carey Price returns and just like wins the Stanley Cup. No, I'm kidding.
Are we talking about that though? Carey Price, Hall of Famer. Not a surprise.
Not a surprise at all. Are you serious?
I've always said in my heart that he is the best goalie to ever play in the NHL. That's a hot take for most people.
It's a hot take for most people, especially our friends. I could just feel them in our group chat. You're an idiot. But
no.
As my whole life, for sure, my whole life. When I think about a goalie that's like the best, like you have Tim. I watched Tim Thomas. I watched Martin Brodeur.
Right.
Carey Price is just. He really deserved the cup. Honestly.
Of course.
It's such a shame that now the team is like the best it's been in years, and he's not part of
that team
for sure.
He never had a 100-point player. He's won that many games. He's won MVP of the league. Yeah, and now Canadians are going to be having 100-point players for the next, I don't know, like 10 seasons.
10 seasons for sure, absolutely. Who's one name that I'm sad that he still hasn't gotten picked in the Hall of Fame? Henrik Zetterberg.
Are you serious? Henrik Zetterberg.
That's his 5th year. I think it's ballot. That's the word. That he's eligible, and
not mentioned.
Keith Tkachuk got picked this year. Carey Price got picked this year.
Sure.
But Zetterberg, man, I love him.
Even Keith Tkachuk though, it's a long time.
Yeah, for sure. It's ironic because now the trade happened.
The brothers.
But Zetterberg, man, honestly, I loved him.
Well, yeah, of course. That Detroit team was just one of the best. Lidstrom, Datsuk, Zetterberg, also was there.
Franz Nielsen, Osgood, yeah.
Was it Howard and Nets?
Was it? Yeah, I think I could be so mistaken here, but they had those back-to-back finals with Pittsburgh, and just it was a great team. Honestly, Detroit always had that personality of like, we're so big and strong that we're just gonna dominate the teams that we play against. But any bold predictions? I want some nice ones.
Okay, let's see. I think San Jose keep their second pick.
Yeah,
going to draft Stenberg. Not really, maybe a hot take there, obviously. And then their picks that they just traded, that they got in trade.
Yeah,
those will be traded away. Probably, maybe they'll get Werenski.
They have the pieces, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's my little piece there.
Because now they traded Eklund for the 9th. Some the 9th overall pick, the 2nd.
Yeah. And something later, I think like 20 something.
29th, I think they have also. Yeah, honestly, not a. You saying Werenski to San Jose?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Nice one. I like that a lot.
You?
Man, this is. I don't really want to go around my St. Louis Blues because we have 4 picks in the first draft. But oh man, who do I even want to think about? Like we just got rid of Kyrou. Pareko rejected earlier on in the season. I traded to Buffalo. Connor Hellebuyck gets traded. I don't know how they can make it work. I think they get rid of Bobrovsky, then they could do the trade for sure. So I'm gonna say Hellebuyck to the Panthers, and they just have a super team.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah.
Where does Bob go?
Bob will go. Like San Jose. I don't know why my head always goes to Edmonton because they just need.
But it's weird though. They're going for Samuel Montembeault. A lot of talks about that. I don't know where it's coming from. It
hasn't been recently though. It's always been.
I know. For the past year, I don't know. Obviously, he's already done it with Montreal. He had a great season last season. Not this past season. The one before.
The one before, yeah.
I mean, he's on a pretty good contract for a starting goalie.
Yes.
I mean, is that what they really need though, Edmonton? To go make that jump?
Now you're just trying to chase something. Like you're chasing a player that his confidence is lower than it's been. It sucks to say, but so you want to see that. Oh, okay, well, he did it once. You could do it again, right? I don't think that's how you want to run a team for sure.
No, but I don't see it as a bad way to maybe reset his mind.
Yeah, change the scenery for sure. Especially now that
playing with
Fowler and Dobez are just locked in for.
Yeah, there's no
space for him at all. So move is the right thing to do for sure.
Bringing him to Edmonton could be a good thing. Playing with McDavid again, Draisaitl, like from the Nations Cup there.
Yeah. But,
it wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, it wouldn't be a bad thing. Any World Cup?
Yeah. Canada win against Switzerland next. I think they're going to win 2-0.
Okay.
That's my prediction on that game. I still believe Mbappe will be top scorer at the end of this tournament.
The way it's going? Messi scored all of their goals, by the way. Huh?
Yeah. And going back to that red card.
Yeah.
Going back to that red card would have been a whole different story.
You know what? That goal that he scored against Austria, where the guy just dummied it to him. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Like how much nostalgia that goal brought to me.
What, with Pirlo?
No. Messi's done it countless times where he knows that the player gets the ball, but he knows to leave it for Messi.
Yeah.
As soon as for me, Messi invented for me the drop back.
Okay.
If Messi goes on the run, full speed, he's gonna give it to the winger, and as soon as he gives it to the winger, he's gonna slow down at the perfect time because he knows he's gonna get it right back, and then just finishes it.
Yeah.
For me, that's like a trademark. And the best goal I've ever seen that he did that was Champions League against Tottenham, where it was, I don't know who gave it to the side.
That was with Barca.
That was with Barca, and Suarez left it at the perfect time, and Messi just passed it to the side of the net. It's like I really wanted to see the other camera angle where did he shout for that? Oh, leave it, or I think they just know. Right. As soon as that pass goes in, that drop back pass like that, we're leaving it, and you know that he's there.
I don't know.
It's a lot of chemistry.
The understanding that they had Messi, Suarez, even at Miami, they
click, man. I love Suarez, man. Oh man, what a player! Anyways,
is he like your, say, like top 3 strikers of all time?
Of all time, no, but best striker of this generation. Not this generation, but growing,
I guess of your obviously Lukaku was involved with that. Ibra. No, I'm not saying top. I'm just naming strikers.
Lukaku.
There was Ibra. There's
Lewandowski,
Benzema. I'm not really concerned as a striker though.
Lukaku.
No, I'm just naming strikers of that generation.
He's good. Lukaku was phenomenal, but for me, it was Suarez, but because he didn't have a Ballon d'Or, so for me Benzema, it's such a big argument between Benzema, Aguero.
Yeah, but Benzema wasn't playing the way he did when Ronaldo was there, and he wasn't playing like that when Messi was around, and neither when Suarez was around. Obviously, he was always a great striker.
He was, and then you have Bale and Ronaldo next to you. You have to take a back seat and make them better.
Exactly. He was really the one dishing it out.
He was, and because I find Messi, Neymar, Suarez mesh so well because they're all playmakers. They don't have one guy that's okay. He's gonna finish. He's gonna pass. Everyone could have passed and finished. That's what made them so good, and that's why for me Suarez makes himself a complete striker because he could have dribbled, he could have passed the ball so nice, and he had a shot, and he had some speed on himself also.
Yeah.
So you know what?
What's crazy to me is that Suarez, I believe, he said this in an interview, that he wasn't really sure about the move at first. When at Barcelona, yeah, because he wasn't sure if he would gel well in that tiki-taka play style that Barcelona is known for. And turns out he was just the perfect player.
Perfect player. And you know what? Leaving Liverpool, where he was a main man, and his time at Liverpool was so underrated.
Yeah.
But
Liverpool were going through a hard time when he was there. They weren't the greatest team.
I remember his best season. I think he had scored 31 goals in 38 games, and I think they had just I don't know. That was the year of the Gerrard slip. where Chelsea.
I couldn't tell you.
I think it was Man City, but yeah, it was tough to win it again in that Premier League era when all the teams are just so good.
Mm-hmm.
But going back on the predictions, I said Portugal to win the World Cup. Listen, after 5-0, they could, absolutely. I don't see why not. England, getting that 0-0 draw. I like their chances in England, but now it's like obviously a bit less. But like, it's hard to say. Like, I feel like until everyone's make it through the group stage and they play good teams, that's when you really start to figure out, okay, who wants it more.
You know what'd be crazy? Right now, as it stands, obviously there's that third place thing now in the World Cup. But as it stands right now, England could fall into that third place spot, depending how they play against Panama. Because Ghana's tied with them on points. Croatia's down by 1.
Yeah,
so it's 4-4, 3-0.
Yeah, but England play Panama.
I know. But
and yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, we say that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, you're right.
We never know.
You never know. Yeah. How do you feel about Spain against Uruguay and Cape Verde against Saudi Arabia? If Cape Verde gets a result, let's say Spain wins against Uruguay, which is very possible.
That's very likely, yeah.
And Cape Verde tie. They make.
But Uruguay is on 3 points now.
Uruguay, no, they tied and tied.
So they're on 2.
It's 4-2-2-0.
Saudi have what? 1 draw and a loss?
They draw. Oh yeah. So it's 4-2-2-1. So imagine if Spain beats Uruguay and Cape Verde just ties against Saudi Arabia. I could just hear the brackets just falling.
God.
Wow.
That would be
it's set up for them perfectly.
Yeah. They have
all the momentum.
Yeah, they have to go for it. And there's nothing holding them back.
No, nothing.
They're probably the smallest nation in the World Cup, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
At least one of the smallest.
Oh, for sure.
Imagine making it out of the group stage.
They really could.
With Spain and Uruguay.
Yeah. Uruguay really underwhelming, and I thought they could, for sure, like a draw against Saudi Arabia and a draw against Cape Verde. It's like, what do you expect to do, I don't know. And there's lots to talk about in the next episode. Yeah. Obviously, by then, lots of stuff will have happened. And want to sign us off.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace, guys. Peace.